Morning and welcome to One Grumpy Old Man in the Classics.
All my friends know the low rider. The low rider is a little higher.
As you can see, I'm sitting in the Mercedes. That means I've got a few little jobs that need doing on this. Weather permitting. Believe it or not, we're in June. Lovely. Anyway, let me turn you around and I'll show you what the first couple of jobs are going to be. So I don't know if you can see this mirror. This is a auto dimming door mirror, and the fluid in between the two pieces of, between the mirror and the glass, has leaked out, and I did inquire about a new mirror. Can you believe, not the whole assembly, just that little bit of mirror, over 300 quid plus VAT? And I said, nah, forget it. So as nice as it was to have a auto dimming door mirror, I'm not paying that. So thankfully for YouTube, I've found another YouTuber, SPR Mercedes Specialists. They show how to overcome this problem, and also this weather trim that's on the door, it's got a build up of, I don't know if you can see it, it's been raining. There's a build up of algae all the way along there. Tried cleaning it out with a detailing brush and some different products, but not worked very well. So I'm going to take that trim off completely. It's pretty much the same over that side. I think you might be able to see it just in the corner where there's a build up of algae and stuff. So we'll take both the front ones off and clean them up. So let's get them removed. So the first thing, let's get this mirror cover off, and according to YouTube, just a case of releasing this clip. It's just in here, probably in the way for this. See if I can bring you in a bit. You're probably not going to be able to see this, but there's just a little retaining clip just in here. You're going to just release it. Says easier said than done. See if I can just push against it to release it. Right. Oh, that's not as easy as it shows. Just get back to you on that one. Well, that was easier said than done. So basically, I was looking at the wrong piece of the mirror. So the actual clip, I don't know if you can see it, is a clip here. So you have to release that clip, and then you can slide the outer cover off. The reason for taking the outer cover off is to release the actual mirror. You have to release this clip, which you can't do with the cover on. So I'll take this off. Again, there must be wants to come apart. So this is held on by a series of little clips somehow. always a bit of a tense moment because you don't want to own it. I think the camera's moved a bit. There we go. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm just trying to release these off as clips. I think it's got a bit of sticky on there as well. There we go. We're going to put a new sticky pad on the back of this. And it goes to the assembly time. There we go. Right, we're off. So let's just disconnect. There we go. Right, let's take this into the. So obviously this is the mirror with an outer piece of glass on it, which traps the fluid in between. As you see, quite clearly it's leaked out. So it's just this little plastic frame around here that holds it on, and you've just got to carefully just nibble away at it and take it off. I did watch it on the video I mentioned earlier. I mean, there's already a crack here at the bottom, so that's probably going to be the best place to start. So there we go. So it's starting to. That's probably where the leaks happened. So look, that bit came off dead easy. So quite clearly that's probably where the leak has originated from the till. So I don't know if you can see that. Two pieces of glass there. You do the outer glass will break. Just gotta be careful with this. There we go. And as you can see, there's like a connection there. It's obviously going to not be needed anymore because that function has gone. Okay. I don't know how well this is coming out on video today. I'm not doing a very good job of this today. But I believe you can just buy just a standard mirror lens, but I think a lot of people opt for this solution. Let's just carry on peeling that off. There's another connection there. Just need to snip that. There we go. Right, so that is the outer piece off. It's now a case of just trying to very gently prise this apart. This is the nerve-wracking bit, because you just got. I think I might have to get a blade just to start slicing the glue around the edge. So I'm going to put a pair of gloves on and start slicing this around the edge and see if I can remove it. So I've got myself quite a thin blade. Just going to separate the two. There we go. You can see the fluid just starting to move about where I'm just separating the join. There we go. Hope you can see that. Slowly. There we go. go. So the outer glass removed, and you just leave the standard mirror, if you want to call it that. Let me put this down somewhere out of the way. Let's give this a good clean with some glass cleaner. Clean all this off. And there we go. Unfortunately, just one standard mirror, so needs a little bit more of a clean up. I'll do that off camera, because you don't have to watch me buffing this up for the next 10 minutes. So I'll see you in a minute when we put it all back together. That's all nice and cleaned up. It's just the reversal now. I put a new little bit of sticky on the back there, just to help keep it secure once it's clipped in. Just I don't even know whether it's much use plugging that back in now, but I think it might be heated as well. So that has to clip. This is probably going to be a little tricky manoeuvre as well. It's not that easy to see. Just going to make sure it's clipped on in the right place. Slip there. Needs to just come out a minute. Should have left that unslipped actually. Let's just put that like that. That seems to be. That goes in there. There, so this should there we go. Might have to just move that mirror on its motor, so I can get, there we go. Right, let me just put the keys in and manoeuvre that round a minute. Just make sure that's, there we go, that's it. So that's all back on there, nice and secure. Just feed that bit of wire back in there where that sits. There it should go. Let's just make sure that moves backwards and forwards. There we go. Right, we've got full movement. Just bring that back this way a bit. And then it'll be the case of putting the cover back on. Grab that. And this cover just slides back on. Just going want to make sure I get this clip in. But no, I suppose, there we go, I think that's how it goes, like that. While we're at it, just a little bit of maintenance. It's a bit grimy in there, I know you can't see it in there. Might as well get rid of all the cobwebs and associated crap that gets in these things. So get that clean up. There we go. Let's clean the inside of that as well. You can't get to this when you clean your car, can you? So there we go. Right. Let's see this. Slides on and rotates on its clip. Right, you'll be able to see this because my nut's in the way. Doesn't feel right. Have a little look a minute. Does that slide into something? Yeah, there's a little. It's got to locate on there. How's that went on? We'll find out, won't we? Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Right. Yeah, that's all good. That's not going to go anywhere. Yeah. That clipped in perfectly. Right. I think the next thing is see if we can get this weather shield off without causing any damage.